Of all the forces of nature, I should think the wind contains the largest amount of motive power. That is power to move things. As yet, the wind is an untamed and unharnessed force, and quite possibly one of the greatest discoveries hereafter to be made will be the taming and harnessing of the wind. This is part of a famous quote by Abraham Lincoln from the year 1849. So today I'm going to talk to you about wind energy. And in order to create energy from wind, you have to start by knowing how wind itself is generated. According to the Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy, wind is actually a form of solar energy that's caused by three concurrent events. The sun unevenly heats the atmosphere, there's irregularities in the Earth's surface, and the rotation of the Earth. To collect this energy, a wind turbine is used. Wind turbines can be small and stand alone, or they can be large and part of a larger wind farm. Wind turbines are made up of three main parts: the blades, the shaft, and the generator. Wind turbines turn in the moving air, and the power and electric generator then supplies electric currents. The moving air or the wind turn the blades of the wind turbine, which then in turn turns the shaft. The shaft is connected to the generator that makes the electricity. According to Wing Pao Chao, there are three different types of wind turbine generators. There's a direct current generator, an alternating current generator, and an AS generator. Wind power does require a higher initial investment than traditional fossil fuel generators. According to the Wind Energy Development online article titled Wind Energy Basics, the cost of utilizing wind to create electricity is not as much as purchasing the machinery itself as the cost of building the transmission lines to bring that wind-powered electricity to the cities from the rural areas where the power is collected. However, the savings don't take long to recoup with wind energy sources. Per an online article by Arcadia Power, the cost to produce wind energy is only $45 per megawatt hour. When you compare that to nuclear energy cost of $148 per megawatt hour and coal energy of $102 per megawatt hour, it's easy to see how the initial investment will pay for itself in a short time frame. Wind is also a clean fuel source, and wind energy does not pollute the air like at power plants that rely on fossil fuels. Wind power is one of the lowest priced renewable energy technologies available today, costing roughly 4 to 6 cents per kilowatt hour. While it takes decades to plan and permit a coal, gas, oil, or nuclear power plant, per the National Geographic article regarding wind energy, wind farms can be developed and permitted in a few short years. Also, Coleo University recently did a study that showed how wind farms can benefit the economies in rural areas. Wind turbines can be built on existing farms and ranches. Farmers and ranchers can continue to work the land as they always have because the wind turbines just take up a fraction of the space. And then the wind power plant owners make rent payments to the landowners that provide additional economy and income to these rural communities. Future generations of humans are going to benefit the most from using wind as an alternative resource of energy. By using wind, you're not emitting pollution into the atmosphere, and therefore we're helping with climate change issues that we currently face and will continue to face in the future. Wind also creates more jobs for Americans and helps to lower the unemployment rate. The U.S. wind sector employed more than 100,000 workers in 2016, and a wind turbine technician is one of the fastest growing American jobs of the decade. According to the Wind Vision report, wind has the potential to support more than 600,000 jobs in manufacturing, installation, maintenance, and supporting services by 2050. Rural areas are going to benefit from that because of the increased revenue generated by the wind power plant owners building and then paying rent to the farmers, ranchers, and landowners. Wind has an economic impact of about $20 billion annually on the U.S. economy. The owners of the non-renewable power plants, such as the nuclear, coal, and oil plants, would benefit the least. They're going to see their revenues start to drop tremendously if the country uses more alternative energy sources, such as wind. At this time, there are already 57,000 large wind turbines creating energy in the United States. The AWEA report adds that wind energy is currently being generated in 41 states and 2 U.S. territories. Per Composite World, Texas generates the most with 9,015 megawatts. That isn't very surprising since the Roscoe Wind Farm located in Roscoe, Texas is one of the world's largest wind farms. Alternative energy sources should replace non-renewable energy throughout the world. Wind is an unlimited, free, renewable source that will still be available in the same supply in the future. Wind energy is a clean source of energy and it costs less to make than electricity than the nuclear, coal, and oil plants. In addition, wind energy is boosting the economy, and wind turbine technicians have been labeled the fastest growing job by Wind Vision Report. Why would we not take advantage of a renewable, unlimited energy source that does not pollute our atmosphere, costs less, provides jobs, and has an annual economic impact of $20 billion to the U.S. economy? Abraham Lincoln, we as a nation are still listening to your words, and we're trying to tame the wind. Thank you.